Hey guys, let's learn another story for step 3. This story involves trains. What does a train look like? A train looks like two matching colors on top, two matching colors on the side, and a headlight. Just like in a car, you have the headlights that turn on in the front. Now, whenever you see this, we should get excited because some of the work is accidentally done for us. So let's see what we can do when we have a train. Now, in this case, the train is right here, but sometimes it's just on the top row. So what we want to do is get the train to the top floor. But how do we do that? Well, we are going to have to move this train up the elevator. So I see we have this here, we have it here. We can do it either way. We can take this train and move it up that way, or we could rotate the whole cube and take the train and move it up this way. So I am going to just move this train up this way, and let's see where the train is then. When I do it like that, I still see the train. Two pieces that match on the top, two pieces that match on the side, and the headlights. And so now that the train is on the top, we need to move the train around. Now let's think about our elevator. Trains on an elevator, that doesn't really make sense, but let's pretend that it does. This train is going up the elevator, and the elevator is going to go back down in a second. But then now we're back to the same thing. So what we're going to do is move the train up, and then let's move the train off the elevator. So let's move it once this way, and let's make sure that none of the parts of the train, which are these two, are on the elevator, and they're not. I'm not even touching any of those two pieces right here. So this train is not on this elevator, and we send the elevator back down. Great. So now we have the train on the top floor. But have you ever noticed that we park our cars in a garage? Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to park this train in a garage. And how do we go about doing that? We have to look for a certain symbol or shape. And we're looking for the number 7 or a backward 7. So let's take a look at this. This looks like a 7. That's cool. Or later I will show you what a backward 7 looks like, but let's just pretend that the red piece was right here. This one, if it's over here, then this 7 would be backwards. And when we get 7s or backward 7s, we get excited because that means we're about to do a cool train move and park the train in a garage. So right now we have a 7, so we're happy. And what we're going to do is, you know, when you're driving a car, you have the headlights in the front. Well, we're going to drive this car forward. Now that we have the 7 with the headlights sticking out, matching colors on top and the side. So to move this train forward, we're going to push it from the back. I'm pushing this. It's going to rotate the top floor. And I moved it a little bit forward, just one time. When I do that, I need to move. We're going to call this like a garage now. It's the same thing as that elevator, but in this story, we'll just call it a garage. We're going to open the garage. And when we do, we'll see this line. So let's just look at it again. What did we have? Okay, let's move this train forward. Let's open the garage by turning it and make this line go sideways. Let's push the train backwards. So now I'm going to push on the headlights. It's going to go backwards. We're going to see 4 pieces that match here. We're going to see a couple of buttons that match. And what we're going to do is just put our thumb right there and put this on the bottom. Get rid of those white pieces, put them toward the bottom. And look at that. 4 blue pieces, 4 red pieces. Awesome. That is what we're learning in this video today. Let's remember what we did. We had a train on the bottom. We moved it to the top floor by putting the train up the elevator. We got the train out of the elevator. We saw number 7. We moved the train forward. We opened the garage. We moved the train back. And we closed the garage. We'll practice more of these.